From the MVG Production Studios, it's time for Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And now, here's the Teacher of the Year, your host, Brandon Scruggs. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy B back with you once again for another new game show right here at MVG Productions. Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Another game that I had found recently through my game travels through the interwebs, and I finally found one that I've been wanting to play for a while, and it's one of my favorites, and I figured the best way to do it would be to go ahead and feature it as our Takeover Tuesday game of the month. So, we're going to test our trivia knowledge here and see if I am truly what I say I am, and I am smarter than a fifth grader. We'll find out as we go ahead and jump into our first game of the day. So let's do it.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Teacher, now we're back in school. So are you smart enough for the fifth grade?
Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, let me tell you how we play this little game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from the first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. You answer all 10 of these, and we'll give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million. Let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You have two cheats. You may peek at your classmates' paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it, or you can go with your own. You have one copy, which means you must take the answer that your classmate has written down. And once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate has the right answer, you're saved, you get to keep the money and advance in the game. And finally, if at any point during the test it proves to be too much, you can drop out of school and take the money that you've bankrolled. Let's meet your classmates. Amanda, Cynthia, Joseph, Edward, and Logan. Pick a classmate and let's get started.
All right, let's see how well we could do here. Make some quick adjustments for the sound, and let's go with Edward.
All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
All right. Like a lot of these topics here, I'm the one that's a glutton for punishment when I play this game. I would start with the hardest ones first, and then work my way down the board. That way, once I get to the easier ones, it's guaranteed. But I'll play it the proper way to start off with, and then I'll work my way up the board from here. I will start with first grade reading.
Here's the question.
What is a synonym for fast? We have quick, full, slow, and cast. Edward's already locked in. A synonym are words that are similar to the word.
I don't know if this makes you feel any better, but that pack of fifth graders all look like they know the answer.
Good one, Mr. Foxworthy.
I know.
Don't forget, you still have all your cheats left.
Again, I know. I'm explaining it to the YouTube audience who may not know. But here's my logic of thinking. Synonyms are words that are similar in meaning, so the only word that's similar to fast that I see up there is quick. So I'm going to lock in quick.
That answer must have been buried deep in that brain of yours, but you finally dug it out.
Yahoo!
That's correct, so I'm on the board for $1,000.
Let's pick a subject.
All right, let's go make it easy. First grade math.
For $2,000, here is the question.
Sure. If a pizza is cut into quarters, how many pieces are there? Well, quarter means 4, so I'm going to go with 4. Lock it in.
You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
Bam! Just like that, up to $2,000.
Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
All right, Amanda, let's go.
Pick another subject.
All right, let's go on to second grade questions. We have art and geography. Let's go with art first.
You're playing for $5,000.
He likes to run around the classroom here. Here's the question. A straight line that is drawn from side to side is what kind of line? Well, from side to side, it would be left or right. That would be a horizontal line. So, go horizontal, lock it in.
You got that one right, and you didn't even have to cheat.
Yes!
There you go. I got $5,000. Going for $10,000 with this next subject.
Let's pick a subject.
It'll be second grade U.S. geography. Let's go.
Here is our second grade question.
How many states begin with the letter M? I have asked this question a few times on some of my other trivia shows. I should know the answer by now. Alright, let me see if I can name them all real quick. Montana,
This
Minnesota.
question is normally answered by 7-year-olds.
Hush, I'm counting to make sure I have them all. Alright, there.
Don't forget, you still have all your cheats left.
I know. Montana, Minnesota, Maryland, Mississippi,
You can win $5,000 if you drop out.
Missouri. It doesn't matter. I know there's 8. So I'm just going to go 8. I can't think of the other 3 names.
It's been so long, I can't even remember what the question was, but that looks like the right answer.
Yeah, I can't name the other 3. Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, and Montana. Those were the other 3 I didn't get.
Now, the idea here is to pick someone smarter than you to be your classmate. So, any of these kids ought to do fine.
Oh, how dare you, sir. There will be no need for that mess. Joseph, you're up, buddy.
Pick another subject.
Well, we're
Sorry, they don't get any easier than the first grade.
we're up to third grade questions now, and they're both geography. So let's see how good my world geography is first.
Let's see what third grade questions are all about.
All right, which body of water, natural or human-made? Wait, which body of water is a natural or human-made lake where water is collected and stored for use? All right, that would be a reservoir. I'm gonna lock it in.
You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
There we go. We're halfway up the ladder. We've got ourselves $25,000.
No matter what happens from this point on, the worst you can do is win $25,000.
I'm cool with that.
Let's pick a subject.
All right, we're gonna.
And don't say lunch because it's not up there.
How did you know I was hungry? I'm like, man, I ain't even had breakfast yet today. All right, we'll keep it going, and we'll go with U.S. geography this time.
For $50,000, here is the question.
All right, this time, Olympia is the capital of what U.S. state? If I miss this, so help me God, I should be kicked off the show. Olympia is in Washington. Lock it in.
That's it? That's the right answer.
There we go. $50,000. 6 for 6. Haven't had
What
to use
you're
a
gonna
single
do
sheet
here
yet.
is pick out which fifth grader you want to help you answer the really tough questions.
All right, got 2 left. Logan and Cynthia. Cynthia, bring yourself to the stage, girl.
Pick another subject.
All right, we're going to be dealing with spelling and math this time. Spelling's probably the worst of my 2 subjects, so we're going to go spelling.
Here is our 4th grade question. How many times does the letter A appear in the following word? Against.
Against, okay. Against is A-G-A-I-N-S-T. It's again and S-T. So it appears twice. Lock it in.
You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
Of course it is.
Let's pick a subject.
All right.
And yes, those are all actual grade school subjects.
Yes, I know. We're up to 4th grade math.
All right, for $175,000, can we see the question, please?
All right. How many factors does a prime number have? Any prime numbers is a number is considered prime when it can be only multiplied by 1 and itself, which would be
You
the
thought
two
filling out
factors.
the forms at the DMV was tough.
No, I'm explaining to the good folks at home. In this particular case, it is
Don't
2.
forget, you still have all your cheats left.
I know, 2 factors. Log it in.
You won't be getting any extra points for speediness, but you got the right answer.
Again, I'm just talking to the good folks at home, and that's worth $175,000. 8 questions
You're
up,
down
and I
to
haven't
your
missed
last
one yet.
classmate.
All right, Logan, come on up here, buddy. We're gonna see if we can finish
Pick
strong
another
on this
subject.
one. All right,
And this is important, so take your time, but not too much time.
we got music and physical education. I'm gonna go music first.
You are going to need more than a thinking cap for this one.
All right. What is the following note? All right. Now, I was a chorus kid, so I read music quite often. And I know on the treble clef, the 5 lines are "Every good boy does fine." But this is a
question
bass
normally
clef.
answered by 10-year-olds.
Yeah, this is a bass clef here, so it runs on a different scale of notes.
Don't forget, you still have all your cheats left.
I'm well aware of that. Trying to remember. Because there was a
You can
different
win
anagram.
$175,000 if you drop out.
I want to say it would be EDC, BA,
You'd better not be looking this up in the encyclopedia or something.
GFED. I want to say that's a C. But even if I mess up at this point or not, I'm good. So I can't use any of my cheats with outside. So I'm confident enough to believe that's a C note. So I'm gonna go C and lock that in.
You didn't get that one right, but you probably could have taken the 5th grade over again in the time it took you to come up with your answer.
Uh-oh.
We'd better ask the expert. These 5th graders must have studied even if you didn't, because that is the right answer.
Okay, so it's based on a G staff. Okay. See, I paid
Let's pick a
attention.
subject.
I'm a tenor, so I typically
And don't say recess because it is not up there.
Yeah, again, I was a tenor, so I read music from bass clef, but typically I would have it written out on trebles, typically for me to be able to follow. So, okay. So I will now forever know that first space is an A. As long as I know that, I can read the rest of the music from here on out. All right. So, saved myself. I've got $250,000, I believe, going for $500,000 with our final question, 5th grade physical education. My save's gone.
For $500,000, here is the question.
All right. What is another term in football for running with the ball? Rushing, punting, fumble, or passing? Oh, that's easy. That's rushing. Lock it in.
It's amazing how useful some of the stuff you learned in school turns out to be.
Nice one.
And just like that, oh, sorry, I had $300,000. Now I have $500,000. I only had to be saved
And
once.
it's time to find out the subject of the $1 million question. Do you want to go on or drop out with $500,000?
Well, first game out the box, we're at $500,000, and they drop a literature question on me. Something that has never been my strong suit, even nowadays. That's the 5th grade literature question. I'm going to start off this series the right way and actually bank some money from the jump. I'll go for it next time, but for now, I'm happy with $500,000. I will leave the stage. Yeah, in this case, I am
You
not
just
smart.
won $500,000. All right, it is time to say those 8 magic words. I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Yeah, my name's Brandon Scruggs. I know a lot of things, but on this episode, I am not smarter than a 5th grader. But that's okay. That works for me, and I'm good with $500,000 in cash. So I'm okay with not being smarter than a 5th grader and being $500,000 richer. That works for me. But that is it for this first episode of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you like the series and want to see more of it, make sure you click that like button down below. Let me know what you think about the series, and we will see you next time for more fun and games right here at MVG Productions. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here on our channel. So until I take another test and try to figure out what the heck is going on if I could be smarter than a 5th grader, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thanks so much for watching. See you all next time.